Hear this, my sprawling opus on the appallingly atrocious Atos. It's an irate tirade, a requiem for a bad dream. It's called Unfairwell ATOS. One afternoon I was ill at home, hurting, feeling dire, when from behind still-drawn curtains I heard the screech of tyres, banging on the door. Who's there? Then things went from grim to grimmer, when they burst in and said, "Where the Atos, son? And we haven't had any dinner." I had to do as they instructed. Turn your head, lift your arm, bend down. I was fixed with a lazy toe rag stare and a who's he kidding frown. Too many getting sickness dosh because of their so-called fragile health. It's a load of tosh, mate. Bish bash bosh. Great, look, your score says agile stealth. This test is flawed, I protested. Save the sob story, son. We think you're as fit as the very same fiddle that you've obviously been on. You shoddy shirking work-shy Burke. Go on, you tarts, jog on. You'll be getting a letter in the post. Ta-ta, and they were gone. Now you're thinking this sounds far-fetched, acting all cocky and loud, like 70s cops on special ops. It wouldn't be allowed. OK, I admit I embellished a bit. They weren't that comically uncouth. Just like Atos, I'm being inventive and economical with the truth. For a start, they're not keen on home visits. You're required to attend at a centre. Easy to find, just look for the sign. It says, "Abandon all hope, ye who enter." And with a welcome as warm as Haagen-Dazs, you're bound to be apprehensive. They're enough to make a leper with his arse on fire feel defensive. They are Atos, the Skyver-scourging crack squad, purging Britain of its slackers. The work and pensions attack dogs with their eyes trained on your knackers, like a SWAT team on a sick bay, overruling family doctors. Their rotten mean assessments demeaned and truly shocked us. Atos, ruthlessly misrepresenting the extent of your capabilities, leaving grossly unprotected those with genuine debilities, since 2005. Atos, with their medics at the ready and more than willing to ditch the Hippocratic Oath and take the government shilling. Atos, no, we're just trying to save folk from being trapped on benefits and forgotten. Yeah, their training film's 12 Years a Slave. I'm penciled in for baling cotton. Atos, just following guidelines given to us, they say. Our hands are tied. Go tell that to the families of those that were driven to suicide. Atos, they might not crash around in Swede mode like Reagan and Carter, but they've got more egg on their face than in a million egg frittata. Atos, appointed by the previous government, as Cameron is so fond of braying. Yeah, well, if he'd really wanted to clear up Labour's mess, he should have sacked the twats. Just saying. You see, it's not about what you can't do, it's about what you can do. And what you can do is stop sponging and get off your lardy arse, 'cause everyone hates your sickly little guts. Let's have it right, you're blagging it. Just admit it, slag, with your confused thoughts and your back supports and your ileostomy bag, with your never-ending symptoms and your trendy syndromes and your moans about ME, bipolar and Crohn's. You freeloaders and your long-term sick schemes, with your defective genes and your TENS machines and your umpteen fucking pills and creams. Well, we're closing down the quarantine, so take your stair lift and your Zimmer, 'cause we don't give a toss, boss. We're the Atos, and we haven't had any dinner. They say when Jesus Christ died crucified, the sky turned black. That's when they nipped him and told him, "You're not dead enough, get back." And now it's farewell, Atos. You're finally buckled. You and Ian Duncan Smith consciously uncoupled. Farewell, Atos, when they let you have Atos. You came sore shat on us and left us in tatters. Farewell, Atos, and all the nerves you shattered when it wasn't our well-being but the stats that mattered. Good riddance, Atos, Judas, colluders. Thousands of wrong decisions turned over at tribunals. Farewell, Atos, your bitchy fibs were egregious. Your backstabbing, snitchy, blabbing ratus Norvegicus. Farewell, Atos, like a catalogue from Argos. You're heavy, full of shit and always giving orders. Move, not Atos, with your bomber-clot farce. No, treat I like a teeth, them. Char, kiss me ass. Farewell, Atos, you're in the new thesaurus next to odious, heinous, iniquitous and spurious. Repugnant, Atos. What more is there to say? away, you make a walker from the Walking Dead, walk away. Cheerio, Atos, clinical henchmen, I never really liked them much. Did I mention adios, Atos, patatas, bravas, chorizo, bacalao and other types of tapas? No, missus, I haven't gone bananas, I was just reminiscing about a visit to Las Palmas. They had Spanish Inquisitions there, that other set of charmers. Farewell, Atos, you are well unfair, and it was not fun while it lasted, 'cause you are horrible, hideous, ghastly, insidious, nasty fucking bastards.